name is Aaliyah Conway.
Hi, my name is Alfonso Godinez.
Hi, my name is Jugyung Kim.
Hi, my name is Jessica Hernandez.
Hi, my name is Brisa Ramos.
Hello, I'm Molly.
Hey guys, my name is Enrica Jacqueline Mendoza.
Hi, my name is Denise Mahalva.
Hello, my name is Jay Duncan.
Hi, my name is Kalani.
Hello, my name is Zeus Sanchez Conde.
Hi, my name is Melissa.
Hi guys, I'm Courtney Pangilinan.
Hi, so my name is Adriana Aguilar.
Hi, my name is Adelina.
I'm Infanta.
My name is Laura Ponciano.
Then I go to Harrison Prep.
And I'm a senior at Lakes High School.
I am a senior at CLOVER PARK High School.
I'm a senior at Lakes High School.
I attend Clover Park High School.
Go to Clover Park High School.
At Lakes High School.
Clover Park High School.
Clover Park High School.
From Clover Park High School.
Clover Park High School.
Clover Park.
Clover Park High School.
Yeah, Clover Park High School.
What graduation means to me personally is that I've successfully completed schooling and becoming a graduate, and it's just a big achievement to me that I've made it out of high school.
To me, graduation is a recognition of students' personal, academic, and extracurricular successes throughout the course of these past 4 years. And I think it is a very special moment for seniors and their families, especially those who have overcome adversity to get to this moment.
It's a celebration and a reward of all the hard work that I put into my education over the last 12 years. But it also represents the goals and dreams of my community and the family that raised me.
I've been trying to film this video for hours and I couldn't. And I realized it was because nothing that I say in this video can really express how much graduation means to me. I'm gonna be the first person in my family to graduate from high school and go to college. This is everything because my parents have been waiting so long for this moment. Because thinking about it, all I think about is that this is exactly the reason why they came to the United States in the first place. So that I could study and get an education.
I accomplished something that was very hard to me. I started off my freshman year very bad, but I put time into my work and I focused on myself and I'm graduating.
Graduation really has a different meaning to everyone. Maybe they're first generation graduates, or maybe this was their only motivation in life. And I think that not having this ceremony is really devastating.
I believe that graduation should be pushed back to be able to celebrate this moment with my family and everyone else. As a first generation college student, this means a lot to my family. Being able to accomplish something that a lot of my family members haven't been able to yet, and so it means a lot to me.
I think for me as a first generation high school student, graduation is something that I've looked forward to for a very long time. And I would definitely much prefer if it was postponed, so to the time when we can hold an in-person graduation. Even if social distancing guidelines are in place, I think a commencement ceremony which follows these guidelines and adheres to them would be still very special to seniors rather than a complete cancellation of graduation or even a virtual ceremony.
A virtual graduation doesn't make up for 13 years of going to school, and this is the first milestone for many people's lives. Not everyone is gonna have a college graduation. This is the only graduation for a lot of people who choose different paths, and it's a big deal, so please postpone it.
Graduations are already special to more impact the students, such as first generation students and students that are suffering from cultural/racial stereotypes that discourages school success in high school because of where they're from. Taking away in-person graduation ceremony would not only devastate those groups but also many more with different backgrounds. Since this quarantine has taken a huge chunk of our senior year, not to mention to steal all of the seniors' last senior seasons, I really think that as the class of 2020, we really need this graduation as our final last moments together before we all go to a different paths.
Graduation should be pushed back because of all our hard works and hardship that we overcame should be recognized. And my loved ones have been waiting for 12 years for the incredible experience where I walk across the stage. I think 2020's dedication and hard work should help you understand why we want graduation.
The reason I think it should be postponed is due to the fact of all the hard work and perseverance we've put in. It all simply comes down to this one day that we all waited for. Our families, including ourselves, have all been waiting for this one day as it means so much to us. It just marks the day that we finally made it. All those days we put in work, we stood up late at night, will all come down to that one day. And that's why it is important to me.
To have it postponed would mean a lot to me because it allows me to celebrate not only with my classmates in person, but also with my family members who would be coming out of state as well. And as a student who's going out of state for college, it would give me the opportunity to say my last farewells to my classmates.
This is what would make seniors feel rewarding and proud. As a first generation, I don't want to miss that. Thank you.
When you take into consideration that we've had our whole entire senior year cut short, our prom taken away from us, and maybe some of us were really looking forward to those things, I don't think that a virtual graduation has the same value as a traditional graduation ceremony where we get to shake our staff's hands or be in our cap and gowns and look around and see that our family and each student was waiting for this time in life. Some of us might not even be going to college, and this would be our only chance to experience a graduation ceremony. So I think that we would just rather prefer to have a later ceremony day. We know that it won't be anytime soon, but I think that regardless of when it is, that we should still have one. And with that being said, I think that it would be a much more emotional experience than we would have had at all.
It should get pushed back because not just a ceremony, in fact, celebrating with your family, with your entire class, and obviously the teachers that helped you get to that moment. When you think about it, everything high school is, all it really is about that moment. The moment when you get to walk across the stage in your cap and gown. That is what everything is about.
It's because it's a meaningful experience, and that means that walking the stage means achieving our goal to push forward for our future.
Now, who doesn't want to be celebrated and acknowledged for all the hard work they've done? I'm pretty sure a lot of seniors want to be able to feel that, and not only that experience with their friends and their teachers and the staff, the principals, but with our families as well. Like, everybody wants to have that moment where they finally made their families proud, their parents proud, their siblings proud, or whoever. And just knowing that class of 2020 might not have that, it kind of upsets me because I've wanted that too, wanted to make my parents proud.
And I think graduation should be postponed because it brings family together. I think it's important because it's a milestone for seniors, and for them to know that they made it this far can give them more motivation to move forward. It can also be one of their biggest accomplishments, and it wouldn't be fair for them to spend all this time in school for them to not be celebrated and feel proud of themselves.
I think graduation should be pushed back because all of the hard work and trying to make it to the finish line should be recognized. And we've been waiting for 12 years for the moment to walk across the stage. And we think our dedication and hard work should be recognized to everyone and our loved ones because we all have a purpose on why we graduated.
A lot of you may know me as EJ, and I'm actually the one who started out this whole campaign, project, whatever you would like to call it, because I thought it was extremely important for us seniors to push and advocate for what we believe in, and to know at least at the end of the day, regardless of how things go, whether they work our way or not, that we know that we've done all that we could, and that we at least spoke out and tried our best to persuade you guys to postpone our graduation. We do know we graduate with a diploma regardless of a ceremony, but that ceremony means more to us than you would know. And having a virtual graduation as a potential plan, we could just tell you now, virtual graduation is nothing compared to the ceremony that we were promised
a couple months ago before this coronavirus outbreak happened. And we do know that there are obvious reasons and reasonable reasons to why we cannot have a graduation at the original date scheduled, but we do know that there's possibilities and ways that we could essentially push that back and still have the graduation ceremony. We do understand that you guys are doing things for the safety of us and our families, but we know that there are other ways to handle the situation and potentially have people happy on both ends. Multiple states across the US have postponed their graduations till mid-July or towards the end of July. A few states in the US has also announced that outdoor graduations have been allowed as well. And although outdoor graduations is not a ceremony, it is extremely close to what we were promised and far from a virtual graduation, which we all would rather not have. Now, we do know that states around America are handling the coronavirus outbreak differently. We do know that depending on the governor and depending on the state situation, some may open up sooner than ours, which is why they're able to have more leeway and more possibilities for their graduation than us. But our Washington state governor, Governor Inslee, has announced that Washington is actually going through a 4-phase plan to return to normal. And with this 4-phase plan, each phase lasts 3 weeks as long as people practice social distancing accordingly. To be able to have our graduation ceremony, we need to reach phase 4. If all goes well, although not promised, phase 4 would be happening mid-July. I know it is a lot to ask, and I know it is an extremely difficult time because you want to help us. We know you guys are working extremely hard and that it is somewhat out of your control for what can occur, but it can happen during phase 4. A lot of us don't really care when graduation will be held as long as it is held at some point. Depending on the status of outbreaks as each phase is going into play, that phase 4 may not happen at mid-July. We do know that it is difficult, and we do know that each phase is not promised, and each phase could take longer than 3 weeks depending on how people social distance. But we do know once we reach phase 4 that we are able to have a graduation ceremony. We truly hope that you guys hear our message and that you guys would advocate or push or at least try to postpone graduation as well. We can tell you now from many of us that a virtual graduation is nothing compared to an actual graduation. And we know you guys don't mean any harm canceling our graduation and looking for other potential plans, but we really do hope you hear us out. We are stronger together, from Clover Park to Lakes to Harrison Prep to Open Doors. We really do hope you hear our voice as one, and we really do hope that you guys look into any possible way. Thank you guys for viewing this video, and we hope you hear our voice. Thank you.